Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. So we are at Fresno day 2 and we have with us today, we have Ming
and
Her, and then we also have
George.
from Givers of Dream. And we're so super excited to be here with them, for them taking their time to be with us, and just for all the work that they've been doing with their organization. And so, if you don't know what Givers of Dream is, maybe we can provide just a short synopsis of what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah, so Givers of Dreams is a nonprofit based in Minnesota, and we are aiming to provide educational opportunities for children in Laos, for underprivileged children in Laos.
And so, how did you start this? Because that was one of the most fascinating things that when I found out that you had came over here to study and that you were creating this opportunity for the folks and to do something like that. And so I was just super impressed. So can you give a little background about how you even, thought of creating that?
Yeah, so I always have there's so many reasons why I started Givers of Dreams. But when I was in Laos, I was from the countryside of Laos, and I grew up in a family, in a broken family. So I went through a lot of struggles as a kid, and education wasn't really something that every kid can get access to. So when I was trying to learn English, I had to do it on the street, talking to foreigners to learn it. I couldn't afford English centers. So because of that, when I got the scholarship to come over to Europe for school, I started thinking about how I can contribute or how I can give back to my community. And because of my experience being back in Laos as well, having friends that had to drop out of school because they can't afford, or knowing someone that I go to school with and dropping out of school because they had to work to help the family. So because of that, all of that, I was driven to give back to my community and start something to help the Hmong people over there.
Yeah, that is just absolutely amazing. And then Ming, how did you get involved with Givers of Dream?
Yeah, so in 2018, I went to Laos for the first time. And for me, I thought it was going to be like a one-time thing where I'm just going to go and get back. But just the whole experience changed me because, we live in America here. We take so many things for granted. And when you go there, you actually step on that land and you see all these kids who are trying to obtain some sort of education. It really, truly breaks your heart. So the first time I went there, I went for about 2.5 weeks. And then I told myself I was going to go back. And then, me and her, we just continue to keep in touch. I supported him and Givers of Dreams as much as I can. And then in 2019, before I was going to go back, we talked about turning Givers of Dreams to a nonprofit because we had so many supporters when we launched our first, one of our first campaigns through on Facebook. And then after the fall, when I came back home, we turned Givers of Dreams to a nonprofit in Minnesota.
That's amazing. And creating a nonprofit is no easy feat. I work for a nonprofit, and I know that all the stuff that is behind the scene, right? And you guys do amazing videos. You do an amazing job at telling the story, which I think is the most compelling, right? Because if we live over here, we don't see what you said, right? Going there and actually seeing and just feeling those feelings that that they're trying so hard and all they're looking for is an opportunity to go to school. When we have people here that don't take advantage of those same opportunities, right? And so I think it's just amazing. And then George, how did you get involved with Givers of Dreams?
Similar to hello everyone. Yeah, so similar to Ming's story actually. 2019, 2018 actually. I saw her a lot in a little conference. It was
HCon.
Yeah, HCon.
Yeah, HCon.
Yeah, I saw him HCon here in Clovis, in Fresno. 2018 was somewhere around that time. And afterward, I decided, okay, I might as well just see how I can help out. I know you're doing a lot of work in Laos. So I messaged her out of nowhere. Hey, how can I help with Givers of Dream? How can I help you guys over there? And then we started fundraisers. And then I was doing my master's in public health at that time. So I wanted to go over and teach a little bit about health education, about like hygiene, nutrition, a lot of other stuff like that really helps with the students beyond just like their education, but also with the health too. And then once I got involved, I just started one fundraiser after the other. It started out, and when they started to when they was talk about making this become a nonprofit, I joined on. Annie asked me, and you guys asked me, and then there's nothing more I would love to do to be part of this organization to help these students. Because just like Ming said, over here we take a lot of things for granted, but if you go to Laos and you see all of those children over there who have to walk hours to get to school, whose school is not free for them, who like education food, if they have to pay for school and then have to worry about the food, they have to worry about what to wear, they're trying to get uniform. If they don't get all of that, they sell corn on the street to make enough money to even feed their family. That's not something that children or any child should struggle through. And I think Give Us a Dream, we try our best to give opportunities to students, and give opportunities so that way they could, like I always say, try to escape the cycle of poverty and be able to be educated and help not only themselves, their family, but also the community and everyone around them.
So what are, like, just speaking of helping, right? Like, what are ways that people can support you guys? Like, what are projects that you guys have having? Because I think sometimes we always think about support in terms of money, and then we think of support in terms of a lot of, like, efforts, right? But what are, like, easy ways that people can even help you guys, like, with Givers of Dream?
So we actually have a guest teacher program where we invite the community to teach English to our kids virtually via Zoom. We ask for a 1 month commitment. That's it. Of course, you have to fill in the application. You guys have to go through an interview with us. But we're always looking for guest teachers. We're always looking for guest teachers to teach our students. And that's, when we talk about giving back, right? Sometimes, like Kelly, like what you said, people think of financially only, but you can actually help us be a guest teacher and teach our students in Laos. And that's actually one of our biggest programs that we have at Givers of Dreams. Yeah.
I think another simple thing you can do to help us out is when you see our stuff on Facebook, share it, like it, share it, comment, share it to your friends. It may not pertain to you, but maybe one of your friends could use it, or maybe your friend could participate in our program. This upcoming year, we're doing a lot of things. And if you hear from us, that's because we're trying to work on a lot of things so we can bring out the community. Don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. Always share our stuff. Always like it. That helps us out a lot too.
Anything else to add, Her?
Yeah. So currently in Laos, we rent a house where we host all our classes and host the students in Laos. But we are trying to build a school, so an actual school, so that we can host more kids and reach out to. We can provide more space to teach more kids. And so right now I'm a senior in college, and I'm graduating in June. And after that, I'm planning to do a bicycle trip around the world for 5 years. Basically every continent except Antarctica. It's too cold over there. But I'm planning to do a bike trip around the world to fundraise to build a school. So if you guys can come support, come help out with the fundraiser or just the bike trip in general, that would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I always think that even if you can just contribute $5.
Yep.
Right? Even if you can just share, even if you can just engage and comment, all of those things help, right? Because they spread your message, they spread it to people that might be able to help in some other ways too, some expertise about just even growing the nonprofit. Because again, running nonprofit is no easy feat.
Yeah.
And so just any knowledge, any expertise, any way that you guys can even send that message so much further so that more people can be part of that journey. And I definitely think that education really does help end poverty. And it's really important that, because we are flourishing here in the U.S., that we do need to, give back and extend a hand to those that are seeking for that. Because those are, those are the ones that have all the dreams. And here you guys are giving that to them. And we're just so excited and knowing that there are individuals that are really passionate about the work. And so thank you so much. Do you guys have anything else to add? I know there's people waiting to meet you guys here too, and so I don't want to extend this anymore. But if there's any last messages or anything like that.
Do you guys have anything else you want to?
No, I just want to thank you everyone for joining us today. You know, y'all are amazing, and I hope you guys support us some more. We're gonna be doing a lot of great things this upcoming year, and we're just happy to see y'all.
And then if people want to follow you guys, connect with you, how can they do that?
They can reach out to us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page called Give Us Dreams. It's on the name right here. Yeah, so just reach out to us on our page.
We also have a website called giveusdream.org.
Oh yeah.
So if you can't find us on Facebook or you don't like social media, I know some people don't, then you could just go on to giveusdream.org. It's exactly like it sounds, and then you'll find us there too.
Yeah, but if you're on here live, then you're watching us, then you probably like social media.
So go follow. That's where you're going to stay tuned about all the stuff they're working on and how you can support and just be part of that journey, right? Because I think it does take all of us to help each other propel forward. It's not just an effort that's going to be based on a number of people. It's going to take everyone's effort. And so the more that we can help ourselves, no one else is going to help them, right?
Yeah,
so we have to be obligated to that.
That's very true. Because I think in the past few years, I've learned that our community is when we put our heart together to work towards something, we have such a powerful community. We can do anything that we want.
That is so true. I agree with that. Everything that we want to do, the passion that we have, it does take a village. And I love the fact that being part of Give Us Dreams, being international and even virtually with all the stuff that we do, I've seen that it's not just a village now, it's a village beyond borders, and we're able to help each other. And that's the beauty of this work, beauty of nonprofit. It's very tiring. It's worth it every single second.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much for tuning in with us again. Follow them and go find out more what they're all about. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye.